Well, hey guys, thanks for joining Gun News and Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at a very different M1 carbine. This one was manufactured by Winchester, was never issued to U.S. forces, but was provided to the Bavaria rural police at the end of World War II. We'll talk about that a little bit. Now, a couple of years ago, we took a look at a brand new production inland M1 carbine. And you can just see for yourself, this is, 2020 vintage type of stock there, the wood they have, the everything else. And you can do your own comparison. Take a look at that, which isn't bad. And now take a look at this Winchester. This you can just tell by lack of wear marks around the barrel band, the condition of the wood, and the condition of the metal itself has seen absolutely little, if no use in its lifetime. There also are no bring back import marks. This is not a CMP type of firearm. This particular one, like I said, was created new, left the factory from Winchester like this. And we'll take a look at some of the markings that make this different. But first, just let's talk about the why. At the end of World War II, the Bavaria police and most of Germany was disarmed. At the same time, they needed to protect themselves against the Soviets on all sides. They did, by the way, make their own ammo for this firearm. You can see here's the original serial number that's stamped on here, and you can just get an idea. Just looking at the firearm itself, this is what World War II production looked like. You don't have nice, smooth, perfectly milled this or that. It's created in order to do a job, and it does just that. And I'm, like I said, very impressed just the condition of these. Anytime I've seen an M1 carbine in the past, it has been rebarreled, rearsenaled, CMP, something like that. Here's a good look at the sights. The rear sight is adjustable aperture. It's a flip up. Now, the M1 carbine has a really interesting history. And a lot of people don't realize that it was issued to folks that weren't typically front line, but rather people that might be drivers, might be in a tank where something like a full-size M1 Garand or something would be an issue, officers, people like that. And what it was basically intended to replace was this guy right here. I've never seen an M1 carbine in this kind of condition outside of an M1 carbine that was like modern new production like the Inland. And I talk about that in a video a couple of years ago. Now, I'm not going to be able to shoot the Winchester just because of an agreement with the guy that loaned it to me. But here I am shooting the Inland in that video a few years ago. It's all the same parts. The takedown, everything's the same. So I would encourage you, if you're interested in getting more detail about the platform, to watch that video. We also did a video where we did a comparison to the Mini 14. I know different calibers, and a lot of guys were upset by that because it wasn't a great comparison, but similar size firearm, similar kind of level of handiness and so forth. So like I said, check that one out if you're interested. But this, according to the serial number, came out of the Winchester plant sometime in 1943, 1944 is what my understanding is. And I think it's an unused, unfired weapon, to be honest with you. Very little, if any, signs of wear at all on this thing. And, it's brand new action. Pretty cool. Appreciate you watching, and I hope you'll like and subscribe. Gun News and Reviews.